It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking anime feminine poses. Where have I seen that before? I don't know. Maybe the main screen of this game? Okay. What's up, guys? It's your boy Curt Naddy. We are back with Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, I'm still waiting for things to get disturbing, like in the thing he said, but then again, I am on only the first day, and I was only on the first day in the last episode, and I'm going to repeat the first day technically, but it's going to be with a certain character. The first time was day 1 with Sayori. The next one is going to be day 2 with Natsuki, which is the one I'm doing now. Now, I don't know, because it's the same day that some things might repeat, but then again, there is the skip button. So, maybe that's the case. Or, I just thought about something. Okay, so there's a skip button, meaning that you're going to be repeating things. So, but I can only picture the only reason why you would repeat things if you're playing the story again, but probably with another character. So, am I supposed to be doing this? Like, playing it with all different characters? Or is this just the option, just in case, like, if I was to finish the story and I wanted to try it out with another one? So I'm guessing, I don't know. Either it's just an option or I'm supposed to do it. I don't know. But anyway, let's get into the second day of the literature club. But this time, I'm going to show Natsuki the poem that I wrote to impress her. Let's get into it. Hi again, Curt. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. No, don't worry. Alright, so it is the same stuff. So it told me before that I could press the skip button and it should. Oh, hold on. Wait. I skipped a lot. So it said I was going to skip to things that I didn't read before, right? Let me see exactly. I'm like really scared that, well, if it does skip the whole day, I can just not save it. Okay, let me see how it works. I hear Natsuki utter. It seems that she seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needed a hand. Okay, so this is all new. This is new right here. So this is, yeah. Okay, so I remember in the last time I was talking to Sayori before we start sharing poems, but now I'm talking to Natsuki. So this is completely different. Okay. Were you looking for something in there?
Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is gonna mess it up?
Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga?
You read manga, right?
Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. I guess that's kind of how you could say you feel with virtual novels with anime girls who some people might want as their waifu, which I don't want to give off the thing. I don't want to give off the vibe that that's what I'm trying to do here. Like, I'm just curious in the game because this is a lot of games that people played, and the reason why I'm actually playing this, if it was just a regular visual novel, I wouldn't be playing it for real. But apparently, it's not the visual novel that it seems to be. Apparently, things get crazy. Which is, I want to see like how crazy, because even the warning at the beginning kind of intrigues me when it says, you know, if you deal with depression, you know, this might not be the safe experience for you. I'm like, okay, so what exactly is going on in this game? Because obviously this ain't that certain thing. Also, if you don't know what a waifu is, it's basically a character who someone will actually look at as a love interest. So like if someone was playing this game, right? Like, of course, this is the game that I'm trying to date one of the girls, right? But it's just the game. But if I was to look at her as a waifu, I will look at this way past more of a game and actually have real relationships with that character. That's what a waifu is. But yeah, that's not what I'm doing here. I actually do like real girls, and I talk to real girls. And I'm not gonna turn down a real girl for a video game character. Although, you know, there was an article and this one dude actually did. He actually married a character. He actually made a character in a video game. It's a real article. if I find it, I'll like show it here. But yeah, that's a real article, and it's insane. I was like, that's crazy. But okay, let's go back to this. How did you know anyway?
I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written all over your face.
What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's no lone volume. Oh, there's a lone volume of manga after the stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack.
There it is.
Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns the books of manga and slips the volume right next to the middle of the rest.
Much better. Seeing a book set with one book missing is probably one of the most irritating sights in the world.
I know that feel. I get a little closer look at the box she's admiring. Parfait girls? Parfait. What is ain't that what yogurt with fruit in it? Like in a cup? I remember, I think. I need some water. Okay. It's a series I've never heard of before, or never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either out of my demographic or it's simply terrible.
If you're gonna judge, you can do it through a glass on that door.
She points at the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything.
It was a tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Curt. Consider this is a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover.
Like this game?
In fact,
Natsuki pulls out the first volume of the Parfait Girls from the box.
I'm going to show you exactly why.
She shoved the books right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking anime feminine poses. Where have I seen that before? I don't know. Maybe the main screen of this game? Okay. It's exceedingly Mo.
Don't just stand there.
Huh? Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsill. She pats the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take a seat.
Chairs wouldn't work. You can't read at the same time like that. Oh, we can't read at the same time like that.
Yeah, why not? I guess it's easier to be close. I guess it's easier to be closer like this.
Don't say that. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it.
Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's either a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am.
Wow. How long has it been since I read the beginning?
You don't go back and flip through older volumes every now and then?
Not really. Sometimes after I've already finished the series.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this right now. I've actually read a manga series. I read one, I forgot what it's called. Well, at first I read is one who had the same creator as Steven Universe. I forgot what it's called. I also read One Punch Man, and oh goodness, I actually read one called Kodomo no Jiken, which is just know there's a lot of lolicon type of talk in there, and it goes on for 92 chapters, which is even more crazier. Okay, so a lot of people look at it as, you know, one of the is like this promotes pedophilia, and you know they don't like it, but it's in Japanese. So of course, you know, there's a lot of, as big as it is, there's gonna be some people who like it in English. Now I was able to read it because it was the English version, and I actually wanted to make a video talking about that specific anime. But after a while, I was like, you know what? After reading it, a lot of people already talked about it, and I was like, I was just kind of wasting me reading it. It isn't the worst anime, although I can definitely see why people will judge it. And to be honest, I will not judge them. You have your reasons, and I could understand. But here's the thing. Did you know that it was a fundraiser raised for it to be rewritten and painted in English, and it raised over $100,000? Like, sheesh. But I'm getting completely off topic. Okay. Maybe sometime after I've already read or finished the series.
Hey, are you paying attention?
Huh? I am, but nothing really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about to be a bunch of friends in high school, or it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these. It's rare for a writer to be entertaining enough to make up a lack of a plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot?
Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something if you didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of beginnings are about simple things. Like there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with one guy from an ice cream shop. But that's just to help you get to know the characters.
I feel like they're just gonna keep throwing like a symbolistic fourth wall type thing.
And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like where you get all into their backstories. Oh, you get into all their backstories. And when some of the romance starts to happen, that's really when it gets really good. There are some really touching parts.
Ah, is that so? So I'm just going to expect all of this in the game itself. That I'm going to learn about their backstories. And from that, and from the girls I'm talking to, and it's going to make me draw closer to them. Maybe I underestimated you.
Hey, wait! What's that supposed to mean?
Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't yet seen more of your full power.
Good save. Well, this chapter is all about baking.
Huh. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga?
Well,
Natsuki paused for a moment, as if she doesn't want to admit something.
Yeah. Why does that matter?
It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right?
That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got into this manga. Like I would ever get into something just because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that is that impressionable.
Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Oh, we're actually sitting against the wall. Okay. We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple more chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you?
It's not.
Even though you're just watching me read?
Well, I'm fine with that.
If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with others as well. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up on a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Question mark? You don't?
That's not. Well, I wouldn't really know.
What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends?
Could you not rub it in? Jeez.
Sorry.
Like I could ever get my friends to read this.
This voice is actually starting to hurt my voice.
They think manga is just for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, "Hey, you still haven't grown out of that yet?" Makes me want to punch him in the face.
I know those kind of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much like friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitate towards the other losers over time. Yes, because I call myself a loser. I won't call myself a loser. I'll call myself a nerd. Definitely a nerd. Big time a nerd. But it's probably harder for someone like you.
Hmm? Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad...
I don't even know what my dad would think if he knew I had this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I?
Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like oh,
well, as long as that solves any of my problems.
Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? Is she?
So... So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what?
Yeah. As you can see, like I said before, guys, I'm not the best at reading. I flip the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing.
I totally forgot that happens.
She puts her finger on one of the panels. What did I say?
Minori is my favorite character. You always feel bad for her a little bit since she's so unlucky. Especially when, but it gets especially bad when, I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter.
Okay. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual self, her bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that, and being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience. The thought makes me smile a little bit to myself.
Okay, everyone.
Huh?
Are you ready to share your poems today? Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? Sorry.
She is kind of a jerk. But I think she's doing it playfully, though.
I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Huh? Ah!
Natsuki suddenly notices how close she gotten to me. She hastily slides herself at least 12 inches away from me. Alright. Guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki.
You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens?
Yeah, but Monica just said...
Don't be dumb. Just take it home with you.
Huh? Is that really alright? I said it to myself because I really didn't plan in using my spare time to read this.
Well, of course. You would take forever to finish it if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you.
By tomorrow? I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange of seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. See, he gets it. Then we gotta take some sacrifices to impress her. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag.
By the way, Curt, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah, my relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do. Okay, so this is all the same. Skip. Okay. So who am I gonna share with next? Well, like before, I'm gonna share with Monica first. I should start with Monica. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem. Blah, 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 blah. Okay.
Hi, Curt. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good, glad to hear. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you have an instance, just blah, 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 I already know it's okay. Don't be afraid to bring up something else. I know, I'll keep it in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring up something else. I'm much better going with the flow. Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I have to.
Don't worry, Curt. We're all a little embarrassed, you know.
That's sort of buried. I'll get it past on. That's true. I have a poem with Monica.
I like it, Curt.
Really?
It's a lot cuter than I expected.
Good. That's what I want. I want to impress Natsuki. Oh, jeez.
No, this kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write.
Good. That's good. Okay.
And she's a good writer too. So take it as a compliment.
If you say so. Yep.
By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein?
I don't even know who that is. I am not gonna lie. And for some reason, I literally thought of a shell with a book in front of him. Huh? Maybe a long time ago.
He's famous for writing all kinds of stories with just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're even a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that might apply to everyone.
I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that?
Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easier to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. Which is why it would be kind of okay.
I cannot read today. I'm sure I'll end up trying something new. It could be a while till I get more comfortable with stuff like this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things, but it's the best way to keep it close to you. Everyone else, that's always suits you the most. You don't have to force yourself to write everyone. It's not like you haven't. Okay, I already been through this. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, we're laughing. Okay, do you want to read my poem now? Okay, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Read your poem. Wait, is her poem the same? Hole in the wall. Okay, so I can skip all this, right? All right, skip. All right, this will be useful then. Okay. Since it's for Natsuki, I'll share with her next. She's staring.
Okay, well, let's start off with things I don't like. First of all,
Okay. Natsuki rereads my poem.
Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion.
Or does she not want to admit that she actually likes it? Huh? Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, I remember I said I wanted to read your poem. That's why I had in mind of writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours, like Monica said.
Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You're supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well, this isn't that great, but let me know what literature you have. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy.
Wait, so she likes it, but she's mad because she likes it. Because she wanted it to be bad because she could be able to talk down on me. But she can't talk down on me because she likes it. Wow, Natsuki. That is something. So in other words, you're saying you liked it. Natsuki retorts and gets caught in the throat.
You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. I'm not even doing nothing. Calm down.
Pretty sure you never said that. I said that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she likes my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right?
Fine, I'll guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't.
Okay, this is the same. I already read this. I already know what it's about.
Yeah. I told you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why do you think? Okay, so. Okay, so this is something I've already read this stuff, right? Looks all familiar. Okay. That's what it means to be a pro. I already read this stuff then. Okay. So skip. Alright. Sayori.
This is a good poem, Curt. Are you sure this is your first time?
Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time?
I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy you just wrote one. It reminds me that you're really part of the club now.
Not to mention I'm standing in front of you. And of course, I'm not really break a promise. Okay, so this is all something that I already went through as well. Thanks to Yuri. I'm not sure of motivation here again, and I really enjoy it. Yeah, I'm gonna actually have lots of fun here. Okay, so I already did all this. Oh, I actually did. Okay. So it's gonna skip until it gets to something I haven't seen. Yuri. Alright, she's the last one. She stares at the poem. A minute passes.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
Wait, is this all the same? Oh. Okay, so this is all the same right here. Okay. So we can just... Okay, so I remember what this was. This was a different scenario. This is like me deciding who was I going to side with. Of course, that's going to be... Okay, well, this is for NATSUKI, so I'm going to pick her. Yuri, you're really talented. Well. But NATSUKI has a point. I think that I wrap my brain to a tap to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings in a few words can be just as impressive as well. It'll let the reader's imagination take over, and NATSUKI's poem really did a good job of that.
Yeah, I did, didn't I? I did, didn't I? Haha. Shows how much you know.
That's not... NATSUKI, I think that's enough.
Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me.
Her voice whines. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a very personal thing, and sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sayuri nods. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, NATSUKI.
Huh?
NATSUKI's voice gets caught in surprise.
Thanks for noticing.
She finally mutters that barely. That's funny. Yuri. Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that NATSUKI didn't mean anything she said, but you don't need to feel threatened either.
Well, if you say so. Hey, it's not like you need to apologize to me, Curt. Or not apologize for me, Curt. Sheesh.
NATSUKI takes a deep breath.
The thing about you.
NATSUKI glanced around the room.
Would everyone stop staring at me?
Unsurprisingly, NATSUKI has a harder time with it as she boasted. So Yuri and Monica look away.
Anyway, the thing about your boobs, I didn't mean, okay?
Oh yeah, because he said her. He's like, well, I'm not the one whose boobs just got twice as big. That's when he starts showing up. Okay.
That's all.
NATSUKI looks away, avoiding any eye contact with anyone.
Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri.
So Yuri?
I'll go make some tea. Huh? I was just trying to help.
I'm sure she appreciated it, Sayuri. I passed Sayuri on the shoulder.
Well, now that we're past that, everyone read everyone's poems, right? I hope it was worthwhile for everyone, especially you, Curt. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace of the lacing around we got a little too used to.
Yeah, so my joining the club was responsible for running the atmosphere?
No, not at all, not at all. There's still time before we go home. So, we all relax for a bit. We'll all relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we'll do related stuff in the club room. So maybe you can take a chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for.
I disagree, Monica.
Oh.
Huh? What about?
That's not the most important part about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun.
Of course. Well, I guess that's why you're vice president, Sayuri.
At the end, though, Monica's right. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave.
Okay, so this is all something we already went through before. Oh, dang. We're already at the part where we write a poem for her again. Okay, so we're writing another poem for Natsuki. I will pick clouds, bunny, cheeks. I saw the word cute. That definitely would have worked. Lollipop, yeah. Tears, no, kitty. Lipstick, I think we already worked on that one before. Sunny. Okay. Well, I think it works by majority, so I'm not gonna stress. A nice majority is already working for Natsuki right now. Bouncy. Summer, yeah. Bliss. Yep, darn it. Okay, Rose. Darn it. No. Sticky. She likes sticky stuff. I want some slime. Can I buy some? I might make some slime. I gotta get some glue though. I'm gonna make some. Nibble. Alright, nibble. Hurt. Darn it. Oh yeah, she likes cute things. Love. Oh, come on. Playground. Yeah. Milk. She likes milk. I'll keep that in mind. Kiss. Which is what I'm gonna do with you, Natsuki. I'm done. Anime. I already knew you'd like that. Hop. Another day passes. It's time for another club meeting. Alright. Okay, so I'm gonna end this one here. Hopefully, you know, we get to actually see the ending. So this is day 2 for Natsuki that we're on now, and then the next video we're actually gonna do day 1 for Yuri, and we're gonna see how it works for her side. So I'm waiting to see how that goes, and hopefully I can get far in the story where I can see where things just get twisted and stuff, because I'm ready to see that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, I want you to give this video a thumbs up. If you could please just do me a wonderful favor and please just subscribe, guys. Please, I would appreciate that so much. And I will see you guys when the next video drops. So yeah, peace.